Good morning to all 9 students. Up to now we discussed about the two problems in the exercise 7.1. Next, coming for the third problem, it is related to collinear concept. Let us see the third problem here. See the third problem. Verify the points 1, 5, 2, 3, -2, -1 are collinear or not. See here collinear. First of all, we have to know about collinear. What is meant by collinear points? Collinear points means three or more points lie on the same line. Those points are called collinear points. Three or more points lie on the same line. Then those 3 points are called collinear points. Once see here, let us take for representing any line segment or line, we need 2 points. I will take one line segment. This one denoted by this one is some A and this one is some B. Now I should consider any point between these two, that is the point C. Okay. Now for suppose, let us discuss with some example. For suppose we have to start by Tanuku and we have to reach by Hyderabad, but we have no direct bus. Then we have to go on the break journey. That Tanuku onwards we have to reach by Vijayawada and then we have to reach by Hyderabad. For suppose see here Tanuku to Vijayawada, some approximately take this is 180 kilometers. Next this one is some 220 kilometers. Now our total journey is we have to start by A and we have to reach by B. Then total journey must be equal to 180 plus 220. So this must be equal to 400 kilometers. Now how we are finding this one? This is 180 plus 220. Now 180 kilometers means this is the distance between A and C. That one we have to write it as AC plus next this one is equal to BC. So we have to take AB is equal to AC plus BC. How we can write this one is AB is equal to AC plus BC. For suppose we have to tell those 3 points are collinear. That means those 3 points lie on the same line. Lie on the same line is nothing but collinear points. In some they should give given points show that the given points lie on the same line. Then only we have to prove collinear points. Collinear is nothing but those points lie on the same line. See here they given 3 points. We have to prove 1, 5, 2, 3, -2, -1 are collinear or not, means we have to check this condition, that is AB is equal to AC plus BC. Some cases they should give change in the difference, that we have to get, for suppose take this point as A and this point as B. In between we have to take this point as C. Now we can guess about this. How we can take? Again we have to start by A and B. That means, sorry, I will change this point as B and this point as C. This one as B and this one as C. Now, what you should get? Total distance is AC. That means AC is equal to AB plus BC. We won't follow this one. We can follow this one also. According to the points, we have to take care. So, AC must be equal to AB plus BC. Now, we have to check these points are collinear or not, given points. Let us take first point 1, 5, next point 2, 3, third point -2, -1. Now coming for the solution, let first point A is equal to, let A is equal to 1, 5. Next B is equal to 2, 3. Next C is equal to -2, -1. Now find the distance between A and B. We have the formula. What is the formula here? Root over x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. With the help of this formula, we can find the distance between A and B. Let us take this one x1, y1. This one as x2, y2. For a change this one x3, y3. Just don't confuse here. Why? Because x1, y1, x3, y3 means some cases we have to change. In the place of x1, y1, again I will take x1, y1 means we should substitute in the place of x1, we should take x3. That's for telling the difference, just I am denoting x3 y3, but we have don't think that here x3 y3 is not there. Why we are taking x3 y3? Okay, find the distance between a and b, that is equal to root over x2 minus x1, that is 2 minus 1 whole square, plus y2 minus y1 whole square is 3 minus 5 whole square. So this is equal to 2 minus 1 whole square means this is 1 square, plus 3 minus 5, that is minus 2 whole square. Now let's simplify. This is equal to 1 square is 1, minus 2 whole square is 5. So this is equal to root 5. This is the final step. There is no simplification. Now coming for the next point, that is B and C. Find the distance between B and C. BC is equal to root over. See here, x3 minus x2. Formula is same, just change. x3 minus x2 means that is minus 2 whole square, plus y3 minus y2 means minus 1 minus 3 whole square. Let's simplify. This is equal to minus 2 both are same sign, so add and represent the same symbol. This is also minus 4 whole square, so this is equal to root 16 plus 16 is equal to root 32. Now simplify this one. We can write 16 into 2. It is where we have root, that means try to write the square of the any number. This one finally you can write 16 into 2 is equal to 4 root 2. Next, find the distance between A and C, that is first point and last point. So AC is equal to root over this one minus this one, first point and last, minus 2 minus 1 whole square, plus minus 1 minus 5 whole square. So it is equal to minus 2 minus 1 means both are same symbols, so add the two values. So this one also same procedure, so it is equal to 3 square is 9 plus 6 square 36, so it is equal to root 45. We can write this one as 45 means near perfect squares right here. This one 9 into 5, so 9 into 5, 9 can be simplified means this is equal to 3 root 5. But observe here, if we add any two distances, for suppose if we add root 5 plus 4 root 2, we cannot getting root 3 root 5. That means we have to satisfy this condition, AB is equal to AC plus BC. But there is no chance of getting any two distances. If we had, we cannot get the third distance. That means if we add root 5 plus some 4 root 2 is not equal to next 3 root 5. So given points are not collinear. Not only these two distances, for suppose if we add root 5 plus 3 root 5 is also not equal to 4 root 2. Then we can conclude that given points are not collinear. If we get any two distances, some, for suppose here root 5 is there, for suppose 3 root 5 is there, if there is a chance of getting here 2 root 5, then what we should take here, root 5 plus 2 root 5, that is equal to 3 root 5. Then it is collinear. That means for suppose this is the distance AB, this is the distance BC, so we are getting AB plus BC is equal to finally AC. Then we can conclude these points are collinear. But here what you got, there is no chance of getting AB plus BC is equal to AC, or AB plus AC is equal to BC. So we can conclude that given points are not collinear. Okay, this is about the third problem. Already we completed 4 and 6 problems. Now let us see the 7th problem. Prove that the points minus 7, minus 3, 5, 10, 15, 8 and 3, minus 5 taken in the order are corners of the parallelogram. See here, taken in the order, that means how they given in the order, we have to follow the same order. Now I am taking the first point as minus 7, minus 3, next point B 5, 10, C 15, 8, next D 3, minus 5. Next, what we want to prove here are corners of the parallelogram. Now we have to recall the properties of the parallelogram. What is mean by parallelogram? What are the conditions? What are the properties? See here, already you know parallelogram opposite sides must be equal. That means we have to prove opposite sides. What are the opposite sides? A, B must be equal to CD. Next, same like that we have another opposite side, that is AD must be equal to BC. Next, the parallelogram diagonals must be not equal. That means diagonal means see here AC, then AC must be not equal to BD. If you prove these three conditions are, then if it satisfies the three conditions, then we can conclude it is forms a parallelogram. Now let us check. Next, coming for the solution here, A is equal to, let A is equal to minus 7 comma minus 3, B is equal to 5 comma 10. Next, C is equal to 15 comma 8. Next, D is equal to 3 comma minus 5. Now find the distance between A and B with the help of the formula root over x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. With the help of this formula, we can find the distance between A and B. Now find the distance between A and B, that is AB is equal to root over x2 minus x1 whole square, that is 5 minus, here we have for the second term minus, so mention the square bracket, 5 minus of minus 7 whole square plus 10 minus of minus 3 whole square. So it is equal to, this is 5 plus 7 whole square plus this is 10 plus 3 whole square. So it is equal to 12 square plus 13 square. So it is equal to root 144 plus 169. So it is equal to root 313. Next, find the distance between BC. BC is equal to root over, so this point and this point, 15 minus 5 whole square plus 8 minus 10 whole square. This is equal to 15 minus me, this is 10 square plus minus 2 whole square. So it is equal to 100 plus minus 2 whole square is 4. This is equal to root 104. Next, find the distance between C and D. CD is equal to root over this one minus this one. This is 3 minus 15 whole square plus 5 minus 5 minus 8 whole square. Just the subtract x coordinate with x coordinate. Don't confuse here. 3 minus 15 is equal to minus 12 whole square plus this is minus 13 whole square. So it is equal to minus 12 whole square means square of the negative value positive. So it is equal to root 144 plus 169. This is equal to 313. Next, find AD. See here why, because I am finding side AB. Next BC, CD, then AD. Find AD, first point, last point. So minus 7 minus 3 whole square plus y2 minus y1. First we are subtracting this one minus this one, so same also subtract. Minus 3 minus of minus 5 whole square. So it is equal to minus 7 minus 3 means this is equal to minus 10 whole square plus minus 3 minus 5 means this is minus 3 plus 5 whole square. So it is equal to 10 square means 100 plus this is 2 square. 5 minus 3, 2 square. So it is equal to 100 plus 4. It is equal to root 104. Next, find the diagonals AC and BD. AC and BD. Find the already satisfying. AB must be equal to C here, CD. These two will be equal already. Next, BC is equal to AD. Now find AC and BD. AC is equal to, A means this point, this point. Don't confuse this one minus this one. 15 minus of minus 7 whole square plus next 8 minus of minus 3 whole square. So it is equal to 15 minus of minus, this is 15 plus 7 whole square plus this is equal to 8 plus 3 whole square. So it is equal to 15 plus 7 means this is a 22 square plus 8 plus 3 means this is 11 square. Simplify 4, 84 plus 121. This is equal to 605. Next, find BD also. BD is equal to root over this point 5, 3 minus 5 whole square plus minus 5 minus 10 whole square. So it is equal to 3 minus 5 means minus 2 whole square plus minus 15 whole square. So it is equal to 4 plus 15 square is equal to 25 is equal to 229. Observe here 605 and 205 both diagonals AC must be not equal to BD. So this AC must be not equal to BD. Next AB must be equal to CD and BC must be equal to AD. So we can conclude that those are satisfying the properties of parallelogram. So we can write given points form a given points form parallelogram. If it is not satisfying means given points are not forms a parallelogram. Next problem, eighth problem, show that the points minus 4 comma minus 7 minus 1 comma 2 8 comma 5 5 comma minus 4 are taken in order or verses of the rhombus and find its area. Let us recall the properties of the rhombus. Rhombus means all sides must be equal. That means what are the sides here? AB, BC, CD and AD. Next, diagonals must be not equal. Well, then what we have to prove here? Condition AB is equal to BC is equal to CD is equal to AD. That is the first condition. Next, second condition we have AC must be not equal to BD. Now, let us find here. Coming for the solution, take the given points. Let A is equal to minus 4 comma minus 7. B is equal to minus 1 comma 2. C is equal to 8 comma 5. D is equal to 5 comma minus 4. And the distance with the help of the formula root over x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. AB is equal to x2 minus x1, that is minus 1 minus of minus 4 whole square plus 2 minus of minus 7 whole square is equal to minus 1 minus 5, and this is minus 1 plus 4 whole square plus 2 plus 7 whole square. Simplify, this is equal to 4 minus 1, that is 3 square plus 9 square. So it is equal to 3 square plus 9 square is equal to 9 plus root 81 is equal to root 90. And find BC. BC is equal to 8 minus of minus 1 whole square plus 5 minus 2 whole square. 8 plus 1 whole square plus this is equal to 3 square. Simplify, this is equal to 9 square plus 3 square is 9, that is equal to 81 plus 9. So this is also equal to 90. Then find CD. CD is equal to x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. 5 minus 8 whole square plus minus 4 minus 5 whole square. So it is equal to 8 minus 3 whole square plus this minus 9 whole square. It is equal to 9 plus root 81 is equal to root 90. Next, find AD. AD is equal to root our first point and last point. 5 minus of minus 4 whole square plus this is minus 1 minus of minus 7 whole square. So it is equal to 5 plus 4 whole square plus minus 4 plus 7 whole square. It is equal to 9 square plus 3 square is equal to 81 plus 9 is equal to root 90. Up to here find the sides, then find the diagonals AC and BD. AC is equal to root over first point and third point 8 minus of minus 4 whole square plus 5 minus of minus 7 whole square. So it is equal to 8 plus 4 whole square plus 5 plus 7 whole square. So it is equal to 8 plus 4 whole square, this is 12 square plus this is 7 again 12 square. 12 square is equal to 144 plus 144. This is equal to 288. Let us simplify. This one is 144 into 2. Can you write this one as one simple step here? Write this one is equal to 144 into 2. But 144 square root of 144 is 12. So I will write this is 12 root 2. Next find BD. BD is equal to second point and last point. 5 minus half minus 1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 minus 4 minus 2 whole square. So this is equal to 5 plus 1 whole square plus minus 6 whole square. 5 plus 1 means this is 6 square minus 6 whole square is 36. Overall that is 36 plus 36 is equal to root 72. You write this one is 36 into 2. Root 36 is 6. So I can write this is 6 root 2. Then they given here find its area. What is the formula for area of the rhombus? Area of the rhombus is equal to formula. What is the formula? Area of the rhombus is equal to half into product of the diagonals, that is AC into BD. Now that is equal to half. AC value is equal to half into 12 root 2 into BD is equal to 6 root 2. Now cancel this 2 here 6 times. So this is 6 into 6, that is 36. Next root 2 into root 2 is equal to 2. So it is equal to 72 square units. This is the area of the rhombus. That is about today's class. We can meet in the next class. So all of you maintain proper notes.